Okay. I think we are live. All right. Uh, the fan, it doesn't seem to be making too much noise, but I can't turn it off. It's horrible here. Well, this country is not made for more than 18 degrees, all right? And I will die on that hill, okay? I have been in Germany, Denmark, Netherlands, Portugal, Belgium in 25 to 35 heat. It's like nothing. I could have an ice cream, but I don't need one. In some of the cases, I didn't even want to take my shirt off because it wasn't that hot. Here, kid's 18, Barry down the streets, taking his shirt off. He's having a great old time, sweating, red, got his racist tattoos on show. Oh, he's a crazy, crazy, crazy man. Alright, let's put my phone over there and let's get some music playing. Got it on Spotify this time, so hopefully it should be more balanced. There we go. We can check this as well. Hey Gaming Verse, I'm great. How are you? Just hot. Just hot. Hot and warm, as you can tell if you saw Moshi News. That was a hard video to record. I've never had a meltdown while recording in so long, but it was just too hot. I couldn't think. I had my door closed, my fan off, and my blind down and my window shut, and it was insane. Let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. It's hot right now. It's not. It's the humidity. Alright, so today we are going to jump back on Minecraft and carry on building because I've not wanted to do much off stream, but I've wanted to do some. I've moved back to the UK now, which is great, but I also want to do a little a tier list. Oh, it's not even just the heat, it's the pollen count is so high. But I haven't stopped sneezing all day. Oh, it's horrible. We take the tablets, it doesn't do much. So, we're going to start in about 5 minutes with a tier list I've made. I've already made it ahead of time today. And it turns out you can be prepared if you want to be. I've got 60 different Moshi Monster characters, and we're going to rank them based on how likely we think they are to be put in this new game. Some characters that we think will definitely be in there, like Katsuma, and then the characters we think will most likely not be going forward. Which should be a lot of fun, and then we'll hop in Minecraft for probably around an hour and carry on doing some of the building. I'm thinking just doing the structures in Main Street, Ula Lane, Sludge Street, and then maybe next time we can do some terraforming, and then we can move on to the port and Gift Island. So it's going to be a fun evening. It won't be too long because I'm doing the Free Peaks Challenge tomorrow, which is, I'm going to get good sleep for that. But, yeah, what cable is not attached? Is that an important cable? Probably not. It's fine. It's 91 in Louisiana. And that's normal for you. Man, so I moved to America in 2 months. I'm actually moving to Florida, which is expected to be about the same temperature, I think, if not a bit warmer sometimes. But I feel like it should be equated for it. You know, you have the AC, you have the nice buildings. Like I say, I've been used to 30 degrees. 25 has been the normal for me. I got back in the UK last week and I don't know what it is, but this country is not built for it. And I finally, it's hey, I'll do it. You've been thinking about watching the Moshi Monster movie again? Do it. I made a video, I think about 3 years ago, watching the movie on the channel, like a reaction, but it got copyrighted. But I should rewatch it as well sometime. It's just a nice, easygoing film. I have to take a train tomorrow, so maybe I'll download it. If it's on Netflix, I can download it and watch it on the train. Right, okay, let's pull up, let me get chat on my phone, and then I can pull up the tier list on here. Where are we? The Poly, live. Where are we? Oh, on the boomer. There we go. Okay, perfect. Alright, I got chat there, I can see you guys. And let's pull this. Oh, where are we? Tier list. There we go. Okay, and this should be looking good for you guys. Maybe there's so many adverts. How many adverts do you want? Wow! Wow, it's like Moshi Monsters rewritten. Okay. I don't want you. Can I close you? Because you're just in my way now. Okay, that's probably the best we're going to get, and then maybe I can zoom in more on here. Like this. Oh, there you go. Let's try that. How's that looking? Looking good. I'll wait for it to update. Well, the advert's gone now, but yeah, that works well. Okay, so here we go. We have 60 different characters behind these adverts from Moshi Monsters, and we're going to rank if we think they're going to be in the new game or not. As we've seen, early access is coming out in just over 1 year, which is hype, and then the real thing in 2 years, and they'll keep doing updates. A couple of weeks ago, you were playing the theme park game on the DS, and it's so fun. You almost completed it. Nice. I wish I had a DS. That'd be great for the long journeys I'm always doing. I think I played theme park for maybe 2 hours. That's all my DS knowledge. I hope to play Katsuma Unleashed soon. Right. As this next song ends, we'll go into it. We have the top tier, which is guaranteed or confirmed. We know they are going to be in the new game. Right, very likely is self-explanatory. It would be nice if we could have these characters, they'd be cool, but it's not super likely, but it's not unlikely. And then 50-50, doesn't matter. We don't care. If they are, they are. If they're not, they're not. Unlikely, they probably won't be there. Impossible, there's no way they are added. And at the bottom, if they are added, I will boycott the game. I will refuse to play. And I'm going to start off with a character that was never actually in Moshi Monsters. I found out as making this. This is called the Mask Shopkeeper. He was going to be put in the clothing hall, and they never ended up adding him, and he was just going to sell some cool masks. He's from the Hoodoos. So, considering he was never in the main game, and he only sells masks, I think he's very, very unlikely to be in the game. If you guys disagree with anything, let me know. Yeah, no one will know who he is. What's he got on his staff? Is that a little scarecrow guy? Oh. Okay. Next up, we've got 49 pence. So, they have NPCs that are going to be for quests, is what I'm imagining in the new game. I don't think 49 pence will be one of those. He could be on a poster, but I think that's all we'll get. Possibility, yeah. Anything in unlikely and above, it's possible. I think we might get 49 pence on a poster and in the underground disco, but that's all I think we're going to get. Agony Aunt, she, I believe, was only in the newspaper just for an advice column. So, would she be in the new game? Again, probably in the newspaper. If they even do a newspaper. Okay, I didn't think we could be going right in the unlikelies right away. Okay. Well, let's go for the Astro Gremlins. These only appeared, if I'm remembering correctly, in one Super Moshi mission in Season 2, when you end up in space. However, we've already seen that we've had the Flash Droid destroy MONTRO CITY, and the fact that there's a glomp coming from space, which means I think space could have a larger role in this game than the original. So I think the Astro Gremlins could go in. Honestly, I think it's one of these two, but because it's been so stacked here already, I'm going to put him in 50-50. When you rescue Fizzy, that sounds right, yeah, on the asteroid island with the explosive rocks and that really weird guy. Okay, here we go. We have Bab from Bab's Boutique, one of the shopkeepers in the port. It's either would be likely, or very likely, or would be nice. I think we're going to have the main shopkeepers. I don't see why they would get rid of Babs. They had quite a unique shop. So I'm going to put Babs in very low. Very likely. You think 50-50? That is probably more fair, actually. And Astro Gremlin should go down. Yeah. Oh, I didn't have Missy Kicks. Oh, Right, give me one. The song's just come on. I need to put Missy Kicks on this list. The song came on. I'm like, how have I not put Missy Kicks in? Of course, we need Missy Kicks on this tier list. All right, let's take a picture of you and then add you across. Click to add images. There we go, and save. I'm so much better at streaming now. I have a full, I have a full computer, not just a laptop. Yeah, they could make new shopkeepers and they could make new shops, and then maybe Babs could just be a character and not a shopkeeper. We have no idea. So yeah, 50-50. Banana Montana goes with 49 pence. It's very unlikely. Then I think Baz Barnacle. What's he from? Is he from one of the beach shops? Does anyone know? I'm not familiar with the beach stores. But if he is, I'm probably put him in 50-50 as well. But less likely than Babs. At least from one of the missions. Oh, from the beach, that's right, when you have to get the Ghost Pirate's treasure. Right, in that case, I'll put him in. Unlikely. Okay, Benny Haha, I'm going to put in, it would be nice to have him. He's in the Katsuma Four Claw High Yacht Hurricane song, and he's also in the Mop Top Mystery Final Super Moshi mission. It's like they were building him up to be some sort of sensei, so I think that would be very, very nice. Oh, what's coming again? Oh, bless me. Oh, excuse me, guys. Okay. And before this song ends, let's get Missy Kicks here. Is Missy Kicks going to be in this? I think Missy Kicks is very likely to be in the game. I think they'll play a much more prominent role than they did in the old Moshi Monsters. Oh, we could get a Missy Kicks figure, maybe. That would be so cool. Okay. Big Chief Tiny Head, I think would be nice to have the OG Clonk members. I think we're obviously going to get Strange Glove, the Glumps, and Sweet Tooth. Spoilers for the list. But I don't know about the rest of the Clonk members. Why would they not bring them back? It really depends on how big of a scope they try to go with this. They could add all the Clonk members back instantly. But I'll leave him there for now, and we'll see, because I think it goes with Biggie Diddles the Third. Well, I'd love to see more of Biggie Diddles, but will he show up? We'll see. If there's more chocolate, maybe. What's his name? Bjorn, the sandwich-eating construction worker on Main Street. I think he's 50-50. I can see him being a one of those NPCs that you talk to and he's giving you a mission in the streets, but I don't think he'll play a major role. And then we have Blinky from the movie. I think Blinky's unlikely. I think, of course, they're a Moshling in the game now, and they play a big role in the movie, but I don't see... I mean, as a Moshling, are they a canon Moshling, or are they just in Moshi Online? Were they a Moshling in the main game? Because as a Moshling, if they are a real Moshling, they'll be there. But if they're not and they're just a character, I think they're unlikely. Let me know. Bobby Sing Song, again, as a Moshling, I think he'll be there. As a character, I think he's... what do we think? Very likely would be nice. I think less likely than Missy Kicks, but still quite likely. I can see that. Okay. Bonkers. The little guy who used to hang out in the sewers. You say Blinky could be 50-50 because most of the movie he was classes of Moshling? Maybe. I mean, okay, let's look at this. Who's more likely, Blinky or the the mask guy? Okay, yeah. And I'm also going to move the mask guy right down to the end with the Astro Gremlins. That's better. Okay. Now, Bonkers. He hung out in the little underground disco area, had a nice time. I think he'll be there, even if he's just in the background flipping. He's iconic. I love him. I love him. I always wanted to catch him. I don't know if they ever made him catchable in the main game or if it was just in the rewrittens. But I think Bonkers would be really nice to have. Okay, yeah, I'll put him in. Would be nice. He's not. Bubba. He's not. He's not confirmed, but he's going to be in the game. Right? Bubba's going to be in it. There's no universe where they make a Moshi Monster game without Bubba. He's the only working person in that. He's a bouncer, a trash man, a bodyguard. Yeah, there's no shot where we don't have Bubba. Buster Bumblechops, I think is he's guaranteed, right? I mean, initially there was the pledge for Buster My Bumblechops where you play as him, and then it was removed. That would have been interesting if you were Buster and you talked to Buster as Buster. But maybe the fact they've removed that is they were writing and they thought, okay, he's going to be a main character, so talking to him as him wouldn't make sense. You know where Gugu's going? Where do you think Gugu's going, eh? Okay, okay, can I remember this person's name? Can I remember their name? My Bumblechops is crazy. It was my favourite thing. They could have at least made the puppeteers, you know, poppet my tears. It doesn't work, but Buster My Bumblechops. Bring it back, okay? We can fundraise 8,000, alright? And we'll share the account. That's a joke, alright, my candy? This guy is a shopkeeper. Anyone remember his name? I think he's very likely. I mean, his shop is the Bizarre Bazaar. It's in the promotional material and the concept art. Babs, this one's Bab. Where's Bab? Bab. And then, yeah, that makes more, yeah, we're going to get the Main Street and Sludge Street shopkeepers. The Clunk Leader. Oh. I'd love to put the Clunk Leader there. Honestly, I think it's in a would be nice. It's would be nice or 50-50. I mean, we need the Clunk Leader because we don't even know who it is. But I don't know how likely it is. They're already rebuilding the whole game. Now they've got to actually figure out who it is if they didn't plan that before. That's an interesting one. I'd be persuaded to move him either direction, but I think or her, or it, you know, or them. Someone said it's two Hansels, you know. But the Clunk Leader, they really should be in the game. All right, Baz. In the Moshi Monster Discord, we were talking, and my kind of style said Buzz was an icon. So Baz Barnacle, that's his name. He's gonna be in the game. Absolutely, no questions asked. This ghost fella, he was big in the missions, and they had the ghost shops. I'm gonna put him in 50-50 before Blinky. Because, I mean, he's cool, but does the game need him? No, I think these top two are what we need. You know, we need these guys in the game. Would be nice. It'll make the game better. And the rest, it doesn't really make a difference. This guy, Clyde was from Moshi Sleep. And I've never seen this Moshi Sleep story, but I just think he's really cool looking. He's a little detective with his trench coat and his hats and his little notepad and pen. I think he would be really cool to be in the game personally. I mean, he's the one that tries to figure out Clonk's leader, their identity. You have the Super Moshis fighting them head on, and then you also have the detectives missions on the side who are trying to figure it out. I think he's unlikely, but I really like him. I should have made these tiers a bit different, I think. Subjectively, I'd like him. Objectively, he's very unlikely. He's only been in one story. Colonel Catcher. Big in the DS games. Owns Flutterby Fields. I think, again, between would be nice and very likely, I'm going to put him in very likely. I think he's been prominent in other media before. I don't see why they get rid of him now. And if they're trying to bring back some iconic minigames after Ice Cream, I feel like Flutterby Fields is the second most iconic. Sassafras. He's going with Big Chief Tiny Head and Biggie Diddles. But I think he's more likely than the other two. The Hate Keeper. The Hate Keeper, yes. He looks like he'd be in Bin Wheels. That's so real. I think the Hate Keeper. So some of these characters, they will be in the game when they release the old Super Moshi missions. I'm only thinking of new content. They destroyed the Fiery Castle in the Season 1 finale, so what reason would they have to bring the Hate Keeper back? So I'm going to put him in Impossible because I'm pretty sure he got blown up. I'm pretty sure. Giuseppe Galato, the ice cream shop owner. They've already said they want to bring back the ice cream minigames. I think, even though he has been arrested for underpaying his workers, I think we can probably put him in confirmed. If we're getting the game, we're getting Giuseppe Galato. And if not, then we're going to have words, alright? My God, there's no, with that mustache, it's, we need to put all the mustache guys in the top tier. I like that. I'm easily entertained. Alright, next we've got the Glamoth. They never appeared in the main game, if we look at him. Captain Buck came back from, I call Captain Buck Baz. Captain Buck went on a trip and found a lot of stuff to do with the Glamoth, but we never know if they existed. Looking at this silhouette, I think it'd be very interesting if we had a Super Moshi mission or a mission with Clyde, where we went and uncovered what the Glamoth actually was, and if it was a monster, or if it was some Moshlings in a coat, or in a costume, or maybe caught in some twigs. That would be cool. I think it's unlikely, but it would be really cool to get that myth. Aerosniff. More specifically, Gary Gullitter. Yeah. If there's a parody of who I think it is, it's Greta, Frau Now Brown Cow. They are going with Would Be Nice. I think if all four of these characters come back, you've got a really strong Clonk roster. I've not played Katsuma Unleashed, it's on my list, but I'd love a journey in a sense where you go through and you defeat different Clonk people. Like first you would defeat Big Chief Tiny Head, then Biggie Diddles, and then Sassafras, then Frau Now Cow, and you work your way up to Strange Glove, and then finally the leader of Clonk. I think that'd be really cool. You take them out one by one, you get them caught. I think that's a phenomenal idea. Maybe it already exists in some of the many apps, like Moshi Village, or what was the other one? Moshling Rescue. Any of those could have done it. Fish Lips, they're not guaranteed. I mean, they are guaranteed, right? They're going to add Fish Lips. There's no way they wreck on the glumps. Fish Lips is there. At least. And then Ellie. Ellie is from the Moshling Rescue app, the Candy Crush style game. Fish lips is guaranteed. I think they are. It's only because we haven't seen anything with them yet. Oh, okay, you've convinced me. Ellie, never been in main Moshi media, but was a pretty big character. I'm going to go 50-50. It depends. They've said they want to add Moshlings from different medias. So I think they would be open to adding Ellie. But how much of a priority it would be for them. You actually played Mushling Rescue? I thought it was fun. I thought it looked really fun. I'm gutted I never got to play it. It's just Candy Crush with Moshi monsters. That's fun to me. I wish I played any of the apps. Moshling Carts or Moshi Carts. That looked incredible. Hear me out. Mind Candy, right? If you're watching. What if we had a Moshi Carts minigame in the new Moshi Monsters game? That would be phenomenal. I don't want to keep putting ideas forward when they're already working on potentially a limited budget. But that'd be so fun. I mean, they've had it before, and the only type of thing we have like that was the racing in Bin Weevils in terms of online childhood MMO races. We know that Bin Weevils racing is unique. I think that'd be fantastic. Moshling cars. Incredible, incredible. Elder Furry is like fish lips. They are pretty much guaranteed, unless they've passed away on screen or off screen, which I don't think they would do. Okay, Dustbin Beaver, impossible. Even though canonically, from what I understood, Dustbin Beaver was cousins with Sagbin Spin, Bexy did confirm in the Discord that Sagbin Spin is Dustbin Beaver, from my understanding. They were a swap. The only reason Dustbin Beaver was kept in the zoos is because he was already there and he wasn't in-game anywhere, from my understanding. So yeah, that's impossible to be added. Strange Glove, I think probably quite unlikely, right? That they're not gonna. Yeah, no, there. Strange Glove's gonna be there. Without a doubt. Strange Glove's more likely than Elder Furry. Is more likely than Recepculator, you know? Dewey. Dewey is also very, very likely. DIY store. One of my favourite stores, personally. I think if they cut any stores in the main street of Sludge Street, it would be Horrors. But, Dewey, yeah, absolutely going to be there. Who we can't say that for, I'll jump here, is Spewy, his brother. I think he works... I don't know if he's the one from Jollywood or from Tremblay Stadium. But I think he's probably quite unlikely. He could be in the game, but it's probably a bit unlikely. Moshling Carts is a pretty good idea. You can imagine you race against Glumps for bosses, and when you beat them in a race, you unlock Moshlings. That'd be fun. A single player, you mean, as well? Yeah, online as well. I can just imagine Scamp in a little car racing Pookie and Fifi. Oh, that'd be incredible. I'm excited for something now. Lady Goo, yeah, Lady Gugu's not going to touch the game. Not even as an Easter egg, they wouldn't risk it. Why would they? They crowdfund all this money, and then they risk it by putting something... Yeah, that would never fly. The media doesn't seem to like Moshi Monsters for some reason anyway. So, yeah. Now we've got... I'm going to move these two together. Where's the other guy? Did I add the other guy? I guess not. I guess he just works with both of them. Alright, this is our Sprocket and Hobbs Clonk members. Now, I'm not going to put them with the other Clonk members because they were reformed. Which makes me think, on one hand, they could have very interesting missions in the prologue of helping, but if they're not there, if they expanded more into the Gumbler jungle, maybe they have something there, but if not, I'm going to put them in the 50-50. That's my take on that. Lady Gaga would be very likely. my bad. Oh. This guy, I've never heard of this guy before. His name's Icky. He's a little glue monster that covered the DIY store. His only relations in the game was to Dewey and someone called Mum, who doesn't have a Wikipedia page. So I'm gonna put unlikely that Icky is put in there. You know, it's they made one appearance 13 years ago. I doubt they're gonna bring them back. Then we have Chemticles. I think he goes with his buddy Bjorn. 50-50. They could be there in the background. Maybe they give a mission, but it totally depends. Alright, we're getting through this faster than I thought. This is two people again. This is Kate Giggleton and Prince Sillyham. I think they're not going to be in there as characters. So I'm going to put them, if they're there, they're on a piece of merch. But I highly doubt it that they'll be in. Larry goes with these guys. He sits in the crow's nest of Captain Buck's ship. All these Moshi names. I'm impressed. I've done really well. So yeah, again, he might just be a little character. Same with all the other guys I've not included. Because there's hundreds of characters. Yeah, he might be there. Rowley, he's on the cusp of very likely. If two shops were to get cut in the main streets, Rowley would be the second one, I think. Zagbin's been guaranteed. I mean, yeah. What is it? Zagbin says going to be. We'll go back to him. Raffi or Raffles? So Raffi, if that is his real name, was a moshling designed by a fan that was put in the original game, and only they had Raffi. He was later added in the online and the rewritten, but in the main game only one person had Raffi, and they had all the art for it and everything like that, and it was really cool and unique. Then they turned it into an NFT, so I'm going to go on a limb and say Raffi is not going to be in there. I don't think they put an NFT in there. Because I don't know who technically owns it now, if Mind Candy owns it, or if Crypto Bro owns it, or if the Crypto Bro that bought the NFT owns it. No idea, but I feel like if we stay away from the crypto space, we're okay. This is a robot from a comic that hypnotized Tyra Fangs and Simon Growl. I think that's very unlikely. They're such a minor character. Rory Scroll, I think they're going to be in guaranteed. Rory Scroll is, as much as I dislike him, I think he's smug, I think he's silly, I think he's up to no good, he's got too many eyes. Don't trust him. I can never make eye contact with him. Got eyes in the back of his head. But yeah, he somehow gets kidnapped. I don't trust him. But he is the face of the Moshi Monsters newspaper. He's going to be in there. As for Roy Jabiv, I think that's very unlikely. I can't even remember what he does. I think he has a role in the newspaper. A bit like Agony Aunt, so I'll put them together. The Mighty Gustavo. If they put the farting clown monster hybrid in the game. If you didn't see the last stream I did, I hate these guys so much. They're so stupid. You have so many cool villains. You have the scary, intimidating cow lady. You have the stinky sailor. You have the big tough guy with a small head. The greedy crocodile. The candy addict. The evil mustache. Secret chair. And then you have the smelly clouds. Not just a smelly cloud and a smelly jelly. And then they combine together like Team Rocket and become a muscular fart cloud. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. I wish I didn't know. My life was better before I played the mission where I found out he existed. The Yucky shopkeeper, very likely again. I might put all the shopkeepers together. There we go. Simon Growl, I think is also very likely. I mean, Simon Cowell isn't very relevant compared to 15, 20 years ago, but he's still going to be in the game, probably just to a lesser role, because I think that Simon Growl, similar to Lady Gugu, but in a totally opposing way, became bigger than Simon Cowell. Not in the whole world, but in Moshi Monsters, you kind of separated Simon Growl from Simon Cowell. You don't look at him now and think he's a parody. You see him as his own character. He was a part of Clonk, so he's got to be there. Whereas Lady Gugu kind of grew into her own thing because of Lady Gaga and the lawsuit. Slight chance. Okay, if they were to cut free shops, slight chance would be another one, because it's not gambling, but the premise is similar. So I don't know how people would like that in 2025. I'm going to put him at the top of would be nice. But yeah, if they were to cut someone specifically, him, even though I feel like there's so much more that could be done with him, he's so interesting. Snozzle Wobbleson, he's done in court, but he's going to be in there. He's in the trailer. He's in the trailer, you know. Or is he? Or is he just in the concept art? I've seen him somewhere. This is... I forget her name. Is this Buster Bumblechop's assistant from Moshi Sleep? You missed the character... the chance to see the Moshi Monster movie in cinema. It would have been iconic. You have a Moshi Monster Happy Meal and then you go into the cinema. Man. Hate puberty. Got in the way. But Buster's assistant, I mean, I think they'd be nice to have in. But I don't know if they will be. Maybe I'll put them in 50-50. They should be. They've become a massive part of Buster's work. It'd be so funny if you saw Buster occasionally, but normally you would have to deal with his assistant going through because he's off on adventures or he's busy, rather than Buster always being around for everything. It was a great experience. You actually went to go to the movie in cinema. That's so fun. That's so fun. Tamara Tesla, I think, is very likely. Probably around Missy Kick's area. The security guard, probably top of would be nice. He doesn't play an important role, but he's iconic enough. Tyra Fangs, if they were to cut a underground disco character, it would be Tyra Fangs. They're not going to cut Simon Growl or Rory Scroll. I don't think they cut her, but I think she's the least likely of the three. Hello Sam, how is it going? Do we put her in? I'm going to put her in would be nice. I do see any reason on why they would add her or why they wouldn't add her. It's me, third from the right. There's a lot of third from the right. Oh, Zach Vinspin. This guy. Super Moshi shopkeeper. Unlikely. He's a creepy little fella. Don't like him. Don't trust him. Think he's he looks a bit odd. He's got little devil horns. Yeah, something's up with him. I don't like him. Yeah, I don't think he'll be there. Sweet Tooth, probably gonna be confirmed to be in, right? They have to be. Sweet Tooth is the second most iconic villain. Zach Binspin, basically confirmed with all the teasers. Ratty, this is Ratty and Bug. They're little fellas that run around. They're probably 50-50. They're kind of background characters. These things are terrifying. Hey, what's your language? It's Moshi Monsters. Cluco, the final one. Because I noticed that they did art for... I'll pull it up in a minute. They did concept art for the garden, the new Moshi game. And I thought, something's missing. Something is missing. It's like, what's missing? You know what? I'm going to risk it and I'm just going to pull it up. Okay. Where are we? it's taking its time. I should probably close Vegas. There we go. And I'll close Steam as well. Oh, and I'll close Edge. Then maybe that might speed up. It wants to load. Okay, maybe I'll check back in a minute. But yeah, Clueco is just not there. They used to give hints for Moshlings. I'm not sure what happened. There was some sort of controversy surrounding them. But I think they would be very nice. I'll put them right at the end of would be nice. So anyone we want to move. Gary Guliter, Rafi and Mighty Gustavo, I think are staying there. Impossible, I'm happy with. Is anyone in unlikely more likely than the others? No, I think it's very likely that we don't get any of them in game. And then 50-50. No, I think this is good. I think I'm happy with this. I think this is very... If everyone from... well, we know basically everyone from Snozzle up is most likely going to be in the game. And everyone from Cluekill up being in the game would make everyone happy. I don't think there's going to be anyone in the community that's, oh, what? Sprocket wasn't in the game, Ray wasn't in the game, I'm not playing, this sucks. I think we've done a very good list. Yeah, we've done well. How long did that take? I don't know if I want to look. Let's take a screenshot and let's go to the Minecraft so we can keep building. Oh wait, here we go, hold on. We have... Where are we? Concept art for the garden. Here we go. Look, alright. Where's the bird? They don't have a branch for the bird, eh? What's up with that? It's messed up. It's messed up and it's wrong, I would say. It's wrong. Did I forget to put in the super moshlings? No, there's a lot of stuff I just didn't put in because I didn't want to take an entire hour. But I think the super moshlings, after the episode of Moshi News, I think they are going to be around where Tyra and Snozzle are. They said they would add them, but they're not going to be a priority. So it's just on there. It really depends how much they fundraise with how much they can do initially. Okay. Now I'm gonna make Minecraft bigger, load it up, and then I'll share my screen. Here we go. You might donate £50 at the start of next month or August. I'm saving that as well. I'm waiting right until the end to make sure that I can definitely do it. Alright, let's figure this out. It's been a long time since I've streamed here. Specific window. Let's forget Minecraft. Minecraft is not here. Why is Minecraft not here? Okay. Give me Minecraft, come on. Where's Minecraft? Why is Minecraft? You know what, I might just have to display capture then. I might just have to do this. And rejig it slightly. Get my phone back for chat. I thought I could be cool. Actually, no, I can show you exactly what I can do. I can do this. Right, there. And check it out. Oh. There we go. Okay. Let's pull it off my phone so I can measure it. Oh, this is incredible. Right, and then I can just move this how I need to. This might take a little while. So I can make it fit okay. But this should do the job. I think this should be good. Alright, let me just wait for it to sync up. We'll get in the game in the meantime. Took me way too long to figure out how to transfer a world over, by the way. This looks good. I'm happy. Okay, now I can see chat and I can see the game. Let's set weather. Oh, clear weather. Clear. There we go. Alright, I think it's time we... Don't know what happened to that village. I think it's time we start just building up some of the streets this time. So what I remember, we have the grocery store here. So I'm going to pull up the picture of the grocery store. Moshi grocery store. Don't show my location, please. I'm live. What the heck is wrong with you? What? Why are you telling me to do that? Okay. Whoa, what are you doing to me? Opera GX. Oh, you are... what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? You're doxing me on everything. Oh, what a horrible software. What a horrible software. Why would you do that? Why would you just show everything? It's terrible, terrible, terrible. Okay. I had nothing sensitive, so it's okay, but wow. It's so stupid. Okay. Let's have that there. I just literally want to get that and then open, close my files. This. Whatever. Minecraft. There we go. That's all I wanted, okay? So we can see that now. Alright, so this is the grocery store. It's a little bit more yellow than I thought, actually. It's really small, which is annoying. Can I make it a bit bigger? Or is it maximum? I can. There we go. Okay, great quality, great quality. Go to game sources again. Okay, let me try that again. Game capture. I've always had an issue with game capture in Minecraft. Oh, it worked. Okay, thank you. Never mind then. Oh. You did see it, I'm just stupid? Wow. Yeah, that's happened before. I used to have an issue with it where it wouldn't find it if it was it would only find it as a window. Okay, let's get it like that. I need to resize it. For such a popular game, Minecraft is very poorly optimized with how to resize it and everything like that. It's always been such a pain. Still like that, and then I can make it bigger manually. Like that. Perfect. That's good. And now I can just jig it. No, like that. There we go. And then let's get a window capture for the picture. You know, the picture I've got open. That'd be great if you could or maybe I can just add, sorry, I'm really not technical, media file. Maybe. Alright, I'm going to show my... I can't, okay. Try to figure this out about showing my files. It's okay, let me do this. Sorry guys, sorry, it's taking a little while. But it'll be worth it, I promise. This will make it much easier to tell what we're doing. Okay, browse. You're going to show up? Oh, technology is so hard. Why is it? I just took the picture. I just took the picture. Okay, we're doing it from memory. I don't care. We're doing it with... I can see the picture. That's going to have to be oh, no, it's there. Now it's there. But it's still not shown. I don't understand. I don't understand. It's there when I look at it. It's not there when I try and pull it up on stream. So I can see a picture of it. You're just going to have to trust my judgment. Okay. There we go. Pull it out there. Oh, that was hard. Okay, so it's a bit of a yellow sort of building. So what kind of yellow blocks do we have? It's like it's that sort of colour, but we don't want to make it out of glazed terracotta. And it's not quite beige enough to be sandstone. So what could it... It's like a mustardy kind of block. How would beehives look? Awful is the question, is the answer. Awful. We only need a quick frame for it, and then the rest is going to be cyan glass. So maybe we can get that first. So this is the size of it. We have a frame. Then we have, this is like a doorway. It goes around the door. Then we have another bit of yellow, and then we have another window here. And they go all the way to the floor. Oh, this one doesn't. This one doesn't go all the way to the floor. But the doorway does. Okay. Here we go. So, yellow. What about some stripped birch logs? See, I want it to be cartoony rather than realistic, but if we have the perfect thing for it... I have Yuck here in the same screenshot, so maybe I can have a look at that, because I don't want the colours to clash. Where are we? Moshi Main Street. Because it's green and purple, but what's the main colour of Yakia? Okay, yeah, no, if it's green it'll just clash, so... You're in the mood to play Minecraft now? I'm glad I can do something right today then. Okay, this will be one shorter, you can remove this. Okay, boom. That goes like that, and then it builds up the frame. Let's close the picture again on me. Oh, now it's reset the size. Okay. Nothing ever goes wrong unless you're in a heat wave, and then everything goes wrong. Okay, so this is the front of the grocery store. I'll be honest, it looks awful. What about hay? Would hay work? If we put it side on. Oh, that could look good actually. I think that might be better. So let's just do it here so we can get it. Oh, that worked for some reason. Okay. Oh, but then you got the funny side. When you made the video on the Moshling theme park game, it made you get a 3DS to play the game. I'm glad. That's so cool. Okay, let's go. This. We can always change it when we've done more. Oh, wait, I can fly. Why am I not flying? There we go. Bobby, Bobby, sing song. Okay. Does that look better? Time, set, day. And then we need the roof, which is a blue scale going up. So I think the best one for that is going to be concrete. Both colours, unless cyan concrete is a closer match, which it is. But this will work, is it's just going to alternate in a sort of raising pattern. And we'll see how that looks. I'm not a Hermitcraft builder, but I watch Hermitcraft, so anything I make that doesn't look amazing, I get disappointed in. Okay, I think we go one higher. Oh, no, wrong one. Perfect, we finished this up. Oh, there's a little tree I made, I forgot about that. One more up and then we flatten out. How does it look on the inside? Is it high enough to have all these shelves? I think so. The Moshi Monsters was big and still is big part of your childhood. They are fantastic games. Why does it look so funny? Is it just because it's... It looks like it's going up at a funny angle. Okay. Now we just need to fill in these gaps. Okay, I'm happy with hay actually because it's, you know, it's food. So food store and we have food. So we need inside. You walk in, you have Snuzzle Wobbleson at the desk, which is going to have the smooth stone slabs. Walk in, you need a little bit of space. The walls are going to be here like this. How are we doing it like that? Is that correct? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Hey, cat. You like hay? So you need enough room to have that and then have the shelves here. And then I think barrels would be a good way to have the shelves shown. The shelves here. Oh no, like that. Perfect. Will I still be playing Moshi Online and making videos on it? Absolutely. I was actually contemplating not making Moshi News and making Moshi Online instead. I want to do the Beanstalk missions as well as... Oh, come on. Perfect. Alright. The Beanstalk missions and what were the other ones I found? On Music Island, was it? How can I build these higher? Just need to do this the old-fashioned way. I don't have any of these fancy tools that people use, or these directional ideas. I just need blocks to place on blocks, you know? There we go. We can get item frames and put items in there, like slime, little bits like that. Okay, and now we can have a little trapdoor. Probably a pale oak one will look the best. Oh yeah. Oh, fantastic. What's your opinion on Slurpee now? Because I saw me try and draw him. Yeah, Slurpee! You know what? If we're getting Super Moshlings, Slurpee is going above most Super Moshlings on my tier list. Maybe we can do that another time. A whole Moshling works, okay. Do we know what the floor's like? So we go inside the store, don't we? Candy Catastrophe. Okay, here we go. I've got a picture up again. It is just like bathroom slabs and blue. Bathroom tiles and a blue sort of shelving system. And we need it to go... Okay, so we have nothing next to it. So we can go probably about this far back. And in the game there is a door. There's a blue door around here that will take you in the storeroom. We don't really have the space for that, so I think it's going to look better if we just have it open storage. And for storage we can do chests. We Can Do It, in my opinion, is such a good song. Pointed out the Katsuma and maybe said this bit. Oh yeah, the song. Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin it for you as well. You're misunderstood. But that's what it was like for us, you know, when we first did it. There we go. Okay. No, attached. There we go. All right. Little storage room here. It needs to be bathroom tiles, so probably the smooth stone, unless we have prismarine slabs. These could look better. Oh yeah, this looks good. It's got to be pristine, you know, for food, even if it is Moshi Monsters. But yeah, is there anything on Moshi Online that you guys would like to see me do? Because I have ideas for maybe like 4 more videos on it, but I'm not sure what else I could do. Like, I was brainstorming ideas before Moshi Monsters had a comeback, and I had more. But now they're bringing a game back, I'm super excited. But because Mind Candy are active, I'm a little bit more conscious of what videos I'll be making, you know? So, anything you'd like to see? So far, I've got the Beanstalk missions, the Gumball Jungle missions, and then in real life, making some more Moshi food. I think that would be a lot of fun. Let's get under there we go. Let's relay on the floor first. I saw a video on last night. It was a Left 4 Dead GeoGuessr video. I've also seen a Minecraft version where you get sent a screenshot of a location and you've got to find it yourself. But oh, I'm liking this. You guys liking this? It doesn't look ugly, right? Right? Come on, there we go. I'm always open for ideas. I've also got ideas for different Moshi content, like with the community, such as a quiz. I'd love to put together a quiz for like maybe 50 people in the Discords. And potentially gonna do like top 10 things that we want in the new Moshi Monsters, things like that. Okay. What a kerfuffle indeed, buddy. Alright, let's go across now with this. Okay, we just start going down now. Perfect, and I might even do an overhang at the back. Oh, that's fantastic. And we want it facing this way, right? At the back. Why can I not do it when I want to? But when I don't want to, I can. We can do it. We're in it together. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's just build this up. Should we have a back door? If it's going to be a Hunger Games map, maybe we should add some secret back doors. Okay, and last one. We'll go here. There we go. I hate it makes such a good musical block. Let's break all these down. So this kind of looks better inside like this. So they're a bit more square. Rather than seeing that. Oh, and that's ugly. Okay. There we go. And what was this one meant to be? No, that's not right. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I'm sorry, I missed chat for a second. I zoned out. Should you get people to make Moshi Monster models for Left 4 Dead? That would be so fun. Oh my gosh. That would be incredible. We were talking today about getting Moshi Monster skins in Among Us. That would be... I just love putting Moshi Monsters or anything in another game. It's just so fun and so easy. I just wish I had the talent for it, but yeah. I'd also love I think I mentioned it before, 5 Minutes in Moshi Monsters. I don't know how Mind Candy would like that sort of stuff now, if it's like using the assets for 18 plus concepts. But oh, Moshi Monsters in Left 4 Dead would be the funniest. Okay, I might have some words. When my bank account recovers, I may be going on a Fiverr. You know, Fiverr never lets you down, except for when it does. Okay, does it go all the way to the end? It does. Alright, let's get rid of you. Perfect. And we finish it off just there. You're the wrong direction. This song's growing on me as well, Mr. Snoodle doing the doodle. It grows on me quite well. Okay. That's the grocery store. Not gonna lie, it's not the best thing I've ever built in my life. But it's not. I'm not building, you know, accurate. Can I give Pepoli light? 64. Okay, there we go. Yeah, these aren't meant to be super accurate buildings. They're just meant to resemble. When I open this to people as well, they're more than welcome to improve things for me. As long as no mobs can spawn in there, we're okay. Then we need a door. What kind of door does it have? It's a glass door. We don't really have any glass doors, do we? What doors do we have these days? Oh, I don't want that. Door. Closer to a glass door would be a copper door. Okay. Does it match the vibe? It's not bad, it's not bad. Then we just have a pressure plate. Pressure plate. Oh, this doesn't match the vibe though at all. Okay, I'll do a little warped. Least noticeable. Same on that side. Boom! Grocery store done. You need to start a new Moshi online because your PC got hacked? That sucks. Who would steal someone's Moshi Online account, man? Like, come on, there's no, like, there's absolutely no reason. People just suck sometimes. there's no gain out of that. Okay, that hangs over. Did you, I mean, I assume you tried to raise it in the Discord to be like, hey, this account got stolen. Is there anything you can do? Can you log out every session and reset the password for me? But, nah. But you do have another idea? That's amazing. Okay, grocery store. Gonna rank that a 4 out of 10. Okay. Do item frames. Let's do that now as well. Let's finish it off. Well, not finish it, but you know. Get it to an appropriate place. And while you give me your idea, I'm gonna see what kind of food items we can do. I mean, obviously rotten flesh is gonna be a big one. Slime. I think slime eggs, as long as you can't break those, that's okay. What else do we have? What are some gross looking blocks? Let's search for food. Oh, that's not good. Just, it's not how it works. Here we go, food and drinks. Okay. Glow berries could be interesting. Spider eyes. Suspicious stew that causes nausea. Okay, let's put these in. Right, slime balls, slime egg, berries, spider eye, stew. A Minecraft mod where you can find seeds for certain mushrooms around the map and plant the seed for a mushroom, you can collect them in a zoo. That would be so cool. If anyone knows anyone talented enough for that, that would be incredible. I'd love to do stuff like that. That's such a cool idea. Maybe a pufferfish in here, a chorus fruit. Might have a few different suspicious stews. There we go, this should be good. A few poisonous potatoes. Chorus fruit. Stew there. Right, we've already got a stew there. Stew there. Stew there. And then let's add another pufferfish. Hey, we're closed. And let's get another slime egg. There we go. How are we thinking? I would absolutely play that. Your mushroom can help you out in Minecraft. That's an incredible idea. That's so cute. Okay. Get rid of all of you. Alright. That looks better. That looks better as a grocery store. And next up we have Yakia. Now let's get a picture of that. Moshi Monsters Yakia. Okay, got a nice picture of that brought up. Save image. Oh, it's a WebP file. Oh, I love WebP files. They're the best type of files ever created. Alright, here we go. Yakia. Again, lots of glass. So let's get the glass. Unless we can go for a different colour glass. So while it does look similar, I think maybe dark blue could be better. And we also need some purple concrete. Purple concrete and something green or lime. Lime will be better. But it's almost bricky. This stuff is almost bricky. How does lime terracotta look? No, that's way too dark. Okay. You did 100% Secret of the Mimic, if you know what this is. Yeah, I know Secret of the Mimic. I'm currently watching Markiplier play through it. I have seen the... I think I've seen all the endings from other people. I've seen... Spoilers for anyone that hasn't seen the game. I'm just going to talk about some endings quickly, I guess. I've seen the normal one, where you do exactly what the radio says. And then you're in the car on the way home, and that happens. And I think that's okay. Just need to measure this out. 2 doors. This is a very interestingly shaped building. This is very interesting. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, and then I've seen the one where you get all the collectibles as well. And is that the same one, or is that a different one as to where you do parachute.exe? Though that's what I've seen anyway. It is a big improvement from Security Breach. It's a lot more linear, which I think is what they needed to go for. A lot less bugs from what I've seen. Very different for Five Nights at Freddy's. It doesn't really feel like a Five Nights at Freddy's game, but that's not a bad thing, I don't think. Oh, what is this? What's this song? Okay, now we go green on top. This is a very interesting store. I've never realised how asymmetrical this building is. How unique. How very unique. And this roof, this is the roof. But then the entire side, this entire side is green. Anything behind this one? Nope, just the cap. Okay, and then this one is glass. Second time for New Game Plus. Oh. Yeah, because don't you need to do New Game Plus to get all the collectibles? It's something similar to that. I haven't actually played a Five Nights at Freddy's game myself since number 3. I just enjoy watching them because for all the cool lore, it's quite a bit of grinding involved, and I don't have time to grind a lot anymore, which is unfortunate. Do I want to do this? Oh, I'll do it as a solid, and then maybe I can make it look more textured later. This looks like a wacky warehouse. Did anyone go to a wacky warehouse when they were younger? Oh, they were so fun. Going for a bit of food, but really, oh, they were incredible. I remember once in year 3, we went to a birthday party afterwards, but it was basically the entire class. Or no, it was the entire class. So we just went straight from school. It was fantastic. What a time to be alive. When you're 7, you have no responsibilities. You just go to Wacky Warehouse. The Wacky World of Tex Avery. I don't know what that is. Everyone misses Wacky Warehouse. It's just phenomenal. Okay, here we go. I don't know what we put in Ikea. It's going to be a lot harder to build furniture. But if we can get the roof done, I can do the sign on top. Okay, here we go. Almost there. Let's get some scaffolding, or do we get some chains? I'm going to get some chains. Yeah, I've been thinking of streaming more horror games, or just some more games in general, now that I can stream. I have started working again, so my situation basically right now is I am in the UK for 2 months, basically, and then I'm moving to America. So in those 2 months, I want to stream as much as possible, but I am working at the same time. So my plan is every day that I am not working, I want to be streaming. So whether that is building Moshi Monsters or it's I was just playing something else like tier list. Like, the Moshi Monsters are super fun, but I'd love to do more. Like, I bought Disco Elysium last night because it was on sale, and I've been looking at that game for a long time. So I don't know if you guys would be interested in watching that. It's a bit of a longer game. I think it's about 40 hours. I'm also working on a Borderlands video at the moment, so it could be cool to stream that. But of course, it's only if people would be interested. I'm more than happy to just keep doing this and record that on the side. What are the? I don't know how I do not know how chains work. Apparently, like that, I guess. Okay. And then we have Yakia there. So we just add some yellow something. What's it? Harness? Huh? What? What are you? Oh, is this one of those? think I've seen this on Captain Sparkles. No, wait, that was a normal one. Was that a normal ghast? Oh, did I just spawn a normal ghast? No, he's happy. Okay, so I can... Oh. Yo! Yo! Oh, okay, go up. Okay, we gotta build. We gotta keep building. Okay, no distractions. Keep building. I said keep building. We gotta go this way. This way, buddy. We gotta build. We gotta put the side on. Come on, this way. All right, let's finish the roof. No, I don't. Oh, you stay still. Oh, thank you, buddy. That was not what I expected. There was another place near me called Fonces. I feel like that rings a bell. Which was like that. You deliberately got yourself stuck in there because you didn't want to leave. And being a kid and being told you had to leave was basically just time to be creative. Wait, where's he going? No, you're meant to stay parked! You're meant to stay parked. Oh, I'm not happy with you. I can fly faster than you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Come on. Come back. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, behave yourself. Alright? Yeah. No! Okay, how big do we need this to be? So this looks like it's stone slabs on the floor, so we can quickly grab that there. There's grey carpet on the entrance, and then, oh sorry, grey for the Americans. There we go. Let's fill this entire thing with the slabs, and then we can maybe do some chairs and some shelving units and some tables in here. It'll be nice. What's going to be done first, the game or Moshi Monsters? I mean, the Minecraft map or the Moshi Monsters game? So I think at this rate, it's going to be the real game. Oh. This is fun. What I might do next week when I have a schedule, I might start getting some people on to potentially help me. So I'm not good at building, so it's not like I'm going to be there judging everyone else for building it wrong. As long as it's recognisable, I don't think it's a problem. It's not a fun place where we can hang out in Moshi Monsters, but in Minecraft you can do so much here. Okay, I think I'll make it a few deeper, maybe just these two. And then I'm going to have a quick look at the inside of Yakia. There's a quick easy picture of it for me. That would be really nice. Okay, I can see Bazaar. That's not what I want. I want the inside of Yakia. Yakia. Monsters, Yakia. Nope, I found a toy. Nope, looks like we're going on Moshi Online then, guys. Okay. Remove that. Let's hide that for a second. Let's go for Moshi Online. Just so we can see what this building looks like. Let's make sure I can get logged in first. Okay, I'm logged in. Here we go. Let me drink left. Oh, I do some tea. Oh, I miss tea so much. Alright. I'm sorry, buddy. I've got no time to feed you or anything right now. We just gotta... We're on a mission. On a mission to see the inside of Yakia. And on the map, I noticed it just had a Y rather than whole Yakia, so maybe I can incorporate that on the sign too. Okay, I need to put some little baskets outside the grocery store too. What do you look like inside, buddy? So you're just tiles, a green desk, 2 plants, and a big green shelf. Right, gotcha. And then let's get Minecraft back up. Boom. Okay. So just put this down before I forget. Try and catch with Lady Goo-Goos. I've got Lady Goo-Goo with Moshi Online. Green. Frog lights. Frog lights would be perfect for this. So he has a nice little desk. I'm going to say it's right. Probably quite central. Seems like it, didn't it? Nice central desk for him here. And then there's 2 plants at the back, so we can get some composters. I'm gonna... No, that won't work. Okay, and then some leaves. I had an idea, but I've just been watching too much Hermitcraft. That's not in vanilla Minecraft, so... Oh, straight glove, yes. No, just... I want you to be on top. There we go. I mean, I can add a bunch to add some texture. There we go. And then boom. Boom. And then we just add a big shelf here with some other green blocks. Like any prismarine, that's too... It's dark prismarine. Do we have many options? Not really. Maybe some shulkers? Nice lime shulker box. That's not the shulker box. This could work. We're gonna go now, but it was nice. Hey, thank you for being here, Gamingverse. Have a great evening, and try not to overheat. I hate directional block placing in Minecraft. It's always tough. There we go. Okay, we've got the gist of it now. Do we want... there we go. Or do we want it? I think 2 might be enough. So I don't want it to be right up against the window. Are you actually going to be buying anything here? It's not going to be functional. So that does the job. Maybe we get some fences? Maybe some walled fence around it. Oh, it doesn't attach? Oh, that scared me. Oh, it's so annoying that doesn't attach. Okay. Oh, it attaches that side, but not here? Why? That's really annoying. And now it's going to attach to the glass. That's really frustrating, actually. How does it look? Does it look silly? Yeah, that looks really silly because it's... Why do they not attach the shulker boxes? So now it's just a kind of floating shelf. I'm not a big fan. Oh, whoa, that's cool. I like that. A bit weird with the lighting, but I like it. Huh. What can we do here then? It's a big green shelf. That doesn't look good. There's not many green blocks in Minecraft. There really isn't enough. Bamboo! Bamboo would be a lot better. Is that the right bamboo? Yeah. I know it's not really green, but it's just a lot nicer to look at. Bamboo. What else do we have that's bamboo? Actual bamboo, maybe that can go around the sides. Nah. Oh, there we go. Okay, what else have we got? Bamboo, bamboo, bamboo. Some slabs, some fences. These fences should attach, right? Yeah, there we go. That's better. Oh, what if I use bamboo instead of hay for the grocery store? Look at that. Okay, bamboo. I'll just do a quick little check for this. See how it would look. Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better. Okay, I'm going to redo that probably off stream as bamboo because that looks so much less ugly. Oh, that's so much more easy on the eyes. Okay. And then we have the shelf there. Get some iron frames. No, not. Oh, don't stir myself. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, he's so scary. Alright, then back here we just maybe have a table and some chairs. I'm going to keep the bamboo theme. Bamboo. Some slabs, some chairs, maybe a trap door, and some signs, and we'll see what we can come up with these. Okay, I need normal signs as well, not just the hanging ones. Minecraft got so complicated when I took my break. I'm just a little OG guy, you know. Oh, that's better. I prefer that. Oh, that's so much nicer. Right, and then we can do a little table. Nice. Then we can maybe do a settee. Like that. Oh, that's lovely. I think that's very nice. Okay. And then let's just wrap it up. I'm not sure how it's going to look, but since it's purple like that on one half, I assume it's going to go and be lime on the rest. So it's 2 walls each. At least that's how I would design it. Let's come back here, give them a space for the wall, and here we go. And purple. There we go. So we have 2 corners of each colour. Fantastic. Let's get the glass. There we go. And probably as soon as we finish this building, I'm probably going to check the Kickstarter, see how we've been doing money-wise for that. So we were at 116. And then we'll probably just chat for a bit, and then I'll head off probably around 9 PM. So I can chill, I can charge my battery pack before I start climbing a whole bunch of mountains in a heat wave. I mean, last year when I did it, it was hail and snow. So hopefully it's better. I kind of like the happy gas flying around. It adds some personality to the city. There we go. Almost there. Oh, it's actually quite high. Okay. That's right, because you have the green lid going around, and then you have the purple with the lip. There we go. And we close it off. And then we just need to do the big Y on top. Oh, when it's raining again, just like it was when it started. Oh, weather. Clear. There we go. I need to set up a real server so I can just disable the weather. Okay, and I think for this one, I want to do some yellow. Did that gas get upset I made it stop raining? Does he like water that much? The yellow frog lights, I think. Maybe this can be a nice little Y. There we go. How's that? Make it a bit straighter. But is that an angle? That's the thing. So yeah, it needs to be at an angle. This needs to be the stem of the Y. And then we just... if we do it like that and that. There we go. Yakia. Perfect. Come get all your needing goods. And we just need to get some glass around here. There we go. Perfect. And we have another store sort of done. I'm going to give this one... oh, we need to finish the floor. So the grocery store, I think with bamboo that'll be a 6. I think this is going to be a 6 as well. 6 out of 10. You use banners for the signs if you're insane enough to learn how to make letters. I'm really upset you've told me that because now I'm going to try. Okay, let's have a quick look. See if we can just do a single letter for grocery store. What colour would it be? Let's just practice on a white banner. I think we can dye it afterwards, right? Oh, we need patterns and paint. Okay, we'll give this one quick go. Pattern, right? Where's my phone? Can I find a quick tutorial on how to do a letter? And we can see how it looks. How to make a G in Minecraft banner. Six patterns. Okay. Okay, so to make a G, alright, we're doing this. Use the colour of the blocks behind. The die would be the lettering. Colour of the blocks behind. Okay, so we need a cyan one then. Or a blue. I'm going to go for a blue. A blue banner. Here we go. And the lettering would be green or white. I'm going to go white. White dye. White dye. There we go. Okay, and the patterns I need are... Okay, we need 3 slots in the hello menu. You can add the banner, a die, and an optional banner pattern. The black... Complete the first pattern of black, pale, sinister. Right. Black. This one. Okay. When he's done it, it's... Wait, that's... Yes, that's right. Okay. Then I take it out. Okay. Then we do it again. With... Scroll down. Oh, this is... Okay. This is a whole new art I didn't realise existed. I can't find it. It's meant to be... it looks like a Teletubby. This one. Okay, perfect. Now I need some more dye. Alright, what's next? Number... Oh, that was step... Yeah, step 4. Alright, let's put this back in. And we want this one. Okay. Number 4. This is really interesting. Simple as going for this one. Mine looks very different to what theirs looks like. But I'm going to trust the process. Okay. And then next we want this one. A few years ago I went for an insane and made places like Toys R Us. Learned the method through that. Wow. Okay, next up they are doing one at the bottom. It looks like this one. There's less patterns in the one they've got. Okay, it's meant to be a G. We made an O, so that's a good start. G-R-O-S-S-E-R-Y. Okay, so the O will go there. No. No, how do I take it off? Okay, Oh, okay. Let's see if I can make another one. All by myself. Let's see if we can figure this out. Alright. Alright. Put it in. So if we want a G. Alright, and then maybe we can go... If we had... No. This one. Okay. And then that makes that too thick. We don't want it around that side at all. That makes it purely white. Don't want that. Do not want that. I feel like it's already too thick at the top. We just need a little bit at the bottom. Like that, but better. I might have to go on a training arc, you know, and figure this out. Wow. Wow, what a skill that has got to be. I mean, that's a corner of a G, I guess, or it could be a 9. Wow. Okay. We are gonna have to do that. That's gonna. Maybe we'll save that to the end, or I'll do that off stream. But oh, wow, what an experience! I'm actually gonna get a barrel and just put it in there now. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna clear my inventory. God, it was full, and it doesn't look like we've done much today, but I feel like having a grocery store in Yakia, draftly made, it's pretty good. There's some videos. I'm definitely going to be looking at those videos. Definitely, without a doubt. I need help with that. But that's a really good idea. Thank you. That makes it a lot better than that. Oh, we got Rotlaka Zombron as well. That is fantastic. Always makes me happy. Okay. It's hot, it's hot. Almost 9 o'clock, yeah, we'll wrap it up here. I'll finish this off stream, changing it over, and I'll do the banners for these existing ones as well. And I should be live again Thursday, assuming I'm not in too much pain. And then I'll know by then as well what I'll be working over the weekend, so we can figure out what we'll be doing. But I've got some videos coming out this week. I've got one opening a $100 Binweevils mystery box. That's been in the works for a while. That comes out on Wednesday. And then, assuming I can finish it tonight, there's a game about me coming out as well. But it's featuring a Katsuma. So, sort of Marsh related, I guess. So I edited them, and then it was so strange because I went back on today and everything I edited yesterday was just undone. Not deleted, but it was like I dreamt the entire thing, but I know I didn't dream it because I'm not that crazy. I'm just a little crazy, you know? So hopefully I can get that finished tonight, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's been a lot of fun. As soon as I finish this wall, because we're there now, we'll check the Kickstarter. We were at 116,000 when I published Moshi News. That was quite a fun game I had to do because I recorded that yesterday because I knew how hot it would be today. I did not want to record in the heat, so I kind of guessed where it would be at, and I wasn't too far off. I said about 120, and it was. Yesterday it was at 110, so we got 6,000 out the 10,000. So I didn't even do a prediction in the video of where it will be next time, but I think we'll be at about 130 next time if we keep at the same rate. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's beautiful. Your name was in the news, Moshi News? That's amazing. Oh, okay. Perfect. Look, even he's happy about it. Okay. We'll call it there for Minecraft. Let's pull up my face. And let me pull up. It's only been an hour 30? Wow, I spent the same amount of time on Minecraft as the tier list. I thought I spent a lot longer on Minecraft. So it looks like right now we are at... Here we go, yeah. It was just that. I think it showed 117,000. If it's going to refresh for me again. Internet's not as good now in the UK. The signal here compared to Europe is okay. 117,000 and 1,859 backers in only 15 days. It's unlikely. That's not how this works. But if we did duplicate that for the next 15 and 15 and 15, we would have raised 500,000, which is insane. So. I'm really optimistic. I'm really looking forward to this. Thank you guys for coming out again. It's been a great time, and hopefully you enjoy the videos on Wednesday and Friday, and hopefully I'll see you live on Thursday. To if you have any ideas, comment on the live stream VOD on what tier list I could do. I won't have time to make one for every Mosh link, but maybe we can do something fun.